The world music kids out there, I am back with another track. I mean, not a track, an album. What am I talking about? It's True to Self, Bryson Tiller. This, for me, um, it's not much of a difference from his Trap Soul album. I actually liked Trap Soul more than this one, I would say. I don't know, kind of. Yeah, I would say that. But I'm not saying that I dislike this album, but I think I like Trap Soul a little bit better. But for me, it's not like a huge like this is like oh so different from the first album. He's still talking about, it sounds like he's still talking about his situation with the mother of his child. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. It sounds like he's still, um, of course, they're still gonna have that relationship because they have a child together. But it just sounds like he's mentioning her or another woman, or he's just talking about relationships that everybody goes through, of course. Um, but he's still talking about that, still talking about relationships and how he don't want to see like the girl that he's talking about in this album on this album. How he don't want to see her move on, or it's okay if she does, but there's still gonna be feelings there. There's no features. Producers and other artists may have helped on this album, of course. Um, but for me, the album's not like, oh, okay, this is a whole nother, like he done did a whole 360. No, it's kind of like he's still like, there's still a little bit of trap soul on this album. Like there's not much of a difference. I'm not saying I dislike the album. I'm just saying it's not like, oh, okay, Tiller, where are we taking this? Where are we going? Hold up. Hold on. Where are you taking this? It's just kind of like, okay, ain't much change. You still kind of, slowly building up out of, because he's still fairly new as far as the music industry goes. He's still fairly a new artist, and there's still people catching on to like him as an artist and his music. Like there's still people trying to get there, and really, if you just now getting there, like something wrong with you. You should have just been. But no, seriously, there's still people that are still trying to grasp him as an artist and who he is. So I think this album, he's still kind of like, I'm Bryson Tiller. I'm still new. I'm there because he's done been featured on other artists or big artists that came before him. They want to work with him, but I think he's still there. He's still trying to like. He's found his sound and his style and how he wants to be represented in the music industry, but he's still young too. So I don't know. I can't wait to see him like where he's gonna go next. Like what lane. Of course, it's gonna be his lane, but like as far as his sound and style, like where is he going next? Like that's what I guess I'm trying to say. But I would like buy like Money Problems track number 14. That's when he kind of started getting out like the relationship talk and talking about women that he's dealt with. Money Problems being struck, that's kind of where it gets a little bit more okay. We chill, we kick back, like we can rock out to this, vibe out. It's not too serious, I'm not being like, that's where it kind of picks up a little bit. Um, Aside from Something Tells Me, because everybody's, playing that out and that's their favorite track. But aside from that track, I like Before You Judge Me. And I like, I'm going all over the place here. I like In Check, Self Made, Before You Judge Me. Hold on, Before You Judge, Self Made, In Check, and like Teach Me a Lesson. Those are a few tracks for now that I'm feeling. like I said, I'm kind of like still listening to the album, trying to get used to it. Um, so, but those are the few tracks that I'm liking so far. But again, I don't dislike the album. It's okay. It hasn't. It's there's still for me, the trap soul sound is still lingering on this album a little bit. There's not much of a change. It's not a 360. He's still at that, he's still in that trap soul kind of vibe right now. So I don't know. I'm just, sitting back and trying to see, what, like, where it changes up, what way he's gonna go next. But till then, I'm a marinate on this album and just give it some more listens. This is why I don't like. I know other YouTubers, as soon as the album comes out, they're quick to review it. I don't do that because I don't see how there's too much music that's been coming out. So I don't see how people can just take a few listens to an album and then they're ready to make a video about it. I'm like, but you didn't even give it time to settle. Like, how do you didn't even give it time to marinate. The emotion ain't even built up yet inside you. So how are who am I to tell people, what to do? But I'm just saying, for me, I take music serious and I want to be able to feel some kind of emotions on the track. I want to be able to get your story, what story you're trying to tell throughout the album. Like, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get that. So I don't play about my music. I don't rush it. So it is what it is. Everybody's different. Some people, it can marinate fast. An album they can get into with it fast, and it's just it works for them. But for me, I gotta listen to your stuff a few times, like before I see before I can even make say if it's whack or not. But anyways, if you checked out his album already, comment below. Tell me what your favorite tracks are. And if you really don't, you on, the fence about it and it may have not been like your favorite, comment below as well. But I appreciate y'all for watching. And like always, let's love a little bit more out there. Let's hate. And I'll let y'all later. Peace.